My channel, Trifive guy, and in this video I'm going to explain how I mounted the stationary glass for a Trifive 55, 56, 57 sedan, how I mounted the glass, the rubber, and how I install the inner door panels, and I'll show you that soon. Alright guys, another video where the lighting's not fantastic, but first thing we're going to do, we're going to take off the Garnish moulding. There's 4 bolts that hold that on. There's 2 up the top, 2 up the top there, and 2 down here in the corner. Remove that, and then I'll show you the little brackets I made the other day that hold the actual stationary window up. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, here's one of the brackets. Now, when you make these brackets, you might have to adjust the height, because you see, I'm not going to take, there's no way I'm going to take this bracket out, because that window and the window sill is sitting in there. And if the window sill, I will mention it now, is a Steele window rubber from Steele, spelled S-T-E-E-L-E. And I'll put a link right now. If you have a look on the bottom in the middle of this screen, there'll be a link to them, or not a link, but their name. Anyway, and you might have to adjust the height of how it sits up on underneath here. So in this case, I used 5 or 6 washers. On the back, I only used 1, because you see on this one here, this bracket is more or less straight. And what I did, if you have a look on the previous video, it's got a like a little step up. Now the step up fits in where you would put the weather stripping if it was a winding window. There's tiny little slots. Again, look into my other videos and you'll see the little slots that are in this panel behind here. Here's my finger. They're along here. There's like oval slots that go all the way along there. These brackets have like that, sort of like a step up that looks like that, if you know what I mean. And they just stick into those slots. And then I just put 1 screw here, and then another screw here. You only need 2 to hold that glass up. It ain't gonna go anywhere, if that makes any sense. See, they adjust, you can just see where it enters that slot that holds the weather stripping. Now the weather stripping for the glass I'm talking about, when you wind them up and down, you got 1 on this side and you got 1 on that side. That's what I use to put these into, if that makes any sense. And like I said, it's Steele rubber, and they're great for the utility sedan, and I'll put all that information on for you guys so you can tell. Okay, I'll be back. All right guys, just a quick note, when you do use the Steele rubber and you put it on, it stretches over the glass when you get it. This is the utility glass. Remember, previous videos I said, if this was a standard glass, it'll actually be longer and it'll connect to the track, which is down here. Always put the join where they join the 2 rubbers together. Always put that up the top, because you're least likely to see it up the very, very top. There's the join where they join it together. Alright guys, so this is what I've made to use to hold the window into place. So this sits on that top lip section. This sits in those where the whiskers sit, or the weather inside or outside weather seal, like these plug into here, and I'll show you that. But this is what I'm talking about. I made it like this. You might make it another way. The rubber window ledge sits on top of that, across here, right, and this sits on that panel, and I'll show you closer. So right there, you can just see, oh God, I can't really, right there, you see where this end here would slot into, it slots into there and holds the window. I've actually got it supported at the moment, but I'm gonna place that in. That's got to go back in there, and I'll be back with that. Hang on. Alright guys, when I attach the side panel, I don't use the old push-in pin type, or I don't put screws in it. I just use Velcro. You can either use these small, the Scotch door lock setup here, and they come in a packet like that. There's a variety. You can use the small ones. These are super strong. I mean, they almost like click into place. They're so strong. Alternatively, you can use a Velcro, you know, like normal Velcro. You can get 2 out of that one there. cut that in half. I think they come with 4 of them. Well, yeah, so they come with only 2 in a packet. So you'll get, you know, if you buy this brand with the 4x2" ones, you can cut these into 2 and like put them, you know, like on this panel here, I've got one up in the middle of the front, one in the middle of the sort of the door panel, one up on that end. So there's 3 of them, because up the top the Garnish molding holds that in, and then the bottom the delete box holds it in. But if you don't have a, if you just want to put your side panel in and you don't have a delete sort of package, you can just put them in each corner, 1, 2, you know, in the middle and up the top there. Well, at the top you don't really need them because the Garnish molding holds it in, but some through the middle. But this is more than enough to hold it in. Just before I put it into place, I remove the peel off here and I just rip them off as I go, rip them all off, and I'll just set it where it's got to be, and then I push it against the quarter panel. Alright guys, there's that little bracket I made. Now you can make your own bracket, you make your own design. That's what I've made to hold that window up. I think mine's even different on the 150. I had to cut those washers down to be in line with the rubber, but that's how it sits, and it sits where those whiskers clip into on the body of the car. And I'll see if I can find a picture to show you what I mean, but basically that's all it is. It's like a sort of a step up into those, into a screw that holds that up and holds the rubber up from falling down. Only need 2. I think this one here is a lower profile, as you can see. There's only 1 washer on the side because of the profile is different, you know. There it is there. All right, there's a rubber. All right guys, once you put the Garnish molding on, you go ahead and place the side panel on, and it'll look like that. Just clean it up. I use a little bit of Windex just to clean it up, whatever you want to use. Yeah, so there you go. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, that'll be great. And thanks for watching guys, and look out for the installation of the complete rear interior of this 56 Gasser. It'll be done very soon. Thanks guys.